15 things you should do before leaving the first area in Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm not going to be showing any gameplay that we already haven't seen. I'm only going to be showing trailers, so just to avoid spoilers and things. So without further ado, let's get into it. So number 1, why don't you collect as many resources as you can and just start experimenting with a cooking pot? 2, why don't you go and get like things to make a vehicle or whatever, like you're flying a vehicle, maybe you can use that to get down instead of gliding, or just have some fun with it. 3, get all the new abilities, just try them out, test out whatever everything does, like everything, what it does. You can just test that out on the first island. 4, why don't you just go and get any materials and test out like things on the arrows or swords and shields, or yeah, like those merge things, it's pretty cool. Alright, so 5, why don't you go and get thousands of different items to try out? Like, you can try out so many things in this game. It's gonna be awesome. Just try out anything. Just, I don't know, go run into a puddle and see if you can shoot a meat arrow inside the puddle and see what it does. What does a meat arrow do? I don't know. We're just gonna try to figure that out. 6, why don't you go and see if Cryonis or, any of the old abilities are still a thing. Just try them out. Just see if the old abilities will do that. Or are you gonna have to use like elemental arrows to make the ice pillars inside the water, or lightning arrows to freeze time? I don't know, but that's a cool idea. This game is massive. Anyways, let's get back into it. Number 7, why don't you go and explore the entire island you're standing on. Maybe you'll find a secret or a treasure or something. Just try explore the entire thing. But speaking of treasures and things, that's going to be number 8. Treasures. Find as many treasures and things. Try to find them all, collect them all. Do whatever you want and get your treasure. 9, why don't you go and check out the new area or the new like enemies? Try to fight all the enemies. See which ones need this or what's their weakness or whatever. Like, do whatever on your first little area, the island there, and yeah. So number 10, why don't you go and maybe check out the other little spots on the island, because there's these cubes on the air that might be a shrine. I mean, I guess this might be leaving the first area, but it might still be considered the first area because you're still in the clouds. So I'm just gonna be talking like, yeah, don't go to the surface yet. Don't do that yet. No, just try to get everything you could possibly get in the area. 11, why don't you check out how to like moon jump on the clouds to access these other areas? Maybe you need the special fuse ability to fuse some air and slow down potion thing together. You fuse them and yeah, you do all this stuff. Anyways, 12, why don't you organize your inventory? Yep, sounds very simple, but just listen. Okay, you listening? So, why don't you organize the inventory? Because then you can put all the meat in one little place and then you can have your little ideas. Yep, your ideas to make a different creation, a vehicle, a whatever, swords, shields, organize that. It's simple, just organize it. it's gonna make your life a lot easier. Anyways, 13. Wow, we're almost done. Anyways, 13. Why don't you go and try everything? Exploration. I don't know. Testing things. Try to repair weapons. Whatever. Just you're testing, like a test zone. You're gonna use this first area as a testing zone. So, try out weapons. Blow things up. Do whatever you want. And note that I have already pretty much said this about making vehicles, testing, crafting, whatever. But this is going to be the big one. The one that you need. All in one. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be making things. Blowing them up. Whatever. You're going to be going and do this on your first little island. Then you're free to roam around Hyrule to do whatever you want. Cars. You can blow things up. You can drive around in your tank that you made out of a lightning bottle and a sword of lightningness. Anyways, this is what you're gonna be doing. But in the first area, you're gonna learn. You gotta learn how to build these creations, So then, when you get to Hyrule, you're good. You're a master. You are a master about making new vehicles and things. You're a master at it, so you can just take those ideas that you've already learned how to do and then just go down the Hyrule, and you've got your tank that shoots every single elemental arrows and things. So you got this big bulky tank and you're just sitting there. You're the king. You're roaming around with your tank. And 14, you are going to be learning the controls, the things that are going to help you to progress further and further on your adventure. I don't care if it's trying to win bomb or trying to make it to the end of the game without losing a single heart. I don't care. Just try things. Try your options and whatnots. This probably should have been number 1, but I'm leaving it here at number 14. So, yeah, just try stuff. Try your options and what you can be doing to improve at things, because you're going to need those quick thinking combat skills to defeat your enemies. So, that's going to be number 14. Okay, and number 15. So, what you're going to be doing, explore. Imagine anything. Imagination. So, imagination, it's going to be just imagining what you can do and what you're going to figure out. See if you can fuse multiple things together. Like, I'm going to take 5 spears and try to put them onto each other. Then it's going to be one long spear. A big spear. So, one long spear. What is that going to do for you? I don't know. Or are you going to take a sword and then put a shield on it with an ice little choo-choo thing on it, and then when the enemy hits that, he gets frozen. That's awesome. But there's more. Before you even leave the first area, there's a lot of things you can do. So, in the trailer, we've seen the dragons and the Gerudos and things. So just go and see those. Like Crystal Blade. How do you get this Crystal Blade? I don't know. The Crystal Blade is one powerful weapon. So, what did you think about this? 15 things to do before leaving the first area in Tears of the Kingdom. So, yeah. Oh, wait. I'm going to add an extra one. An extra one. Number 16, okay? You want to hear it? It's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. Number 16. Explore Hyrule. So jump off the island, the whatever you start on. Just jump off. Head down to Hyrule and explore to your heart's content. You don't have to follow the story if you don't want to. You can just head down there. Boom! I got my sword and my crappy axe and some crappy shield, and I'm already exploring. You know, we need a bow too. Okay, I got a wooden bow. We're already exploring. We don't need anything. Then you could go, oh, I'm gonna go and explore Hyrule. And then boom, you're going to Hyrule Castle. So it's lifted up the ground this time around. And why don't you have fun? If you start with the Master Sword, why don't you just go get the sword? The sword that seals dark. Get the Master Sword and just have fun with it. Because in the game it breaks. If you didn't know that, it's in the trailer, it breaks. Okay? Yeah. And there. That's my list. 15 things to do. Or 16. Yeah, 16 things to do. And Tears of the Kingdom. Before leaving the first area. So, what did you think about this? And let me know in the comment section. I love to read all your comments and things. So, you know, if you have any questions, I will love to answer those questions that you got. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Check out all these awesome videos on screen.